Recording was cut. So, ladies, if you need to squirt, fellas, if you need to ejaculate, don't, withhold it. Let it be. Let it come out. It's not a goal, of course, but let it come out. And sometimes you will have like suddenly a violent fantasy with it. It's okay. But the important thing is keep moving on, keep making sure your body is at ease. Breathe in, sometimes through the mouth. Learn to breathe in. Focus on pleasuring all of your genital system, all of your lingam, all of your penis. Anus is very important, and also throat. So make sure you go through all your erogenous zones and release the tension, release whatever you have there. For example, working with a Moldavite can bring up memories and can bring up stuff to clear up. Also, I noticed working with a Super 7, I have it here, and I'm going to do a separate video about Super 7. It's a great crystal I just began to work with and released a lot of junk from my system. So, and of course, your belief system. Your belief system is very important. Expand your belief system to explore other types of sexuality, not with the intention to push outside of you. Again, radically accept and expand on your range of sexuality. This is something that can really help you. Also, in any sort of pathology, people even who have pathology of being attracted to animals, to children, most of them do not act on it, and they find it very difficult to have other types of sexuality. So these are things that can help. And if you're having none of these, pathologies or issues, then you can still expand on your sexuality. Try to get rid of the vibrator. Try to get rid of the porn for a while and expand on your sexual range. Explore that. So that's something that can really get you out of the rut and rewire your brain. More brain connections, more brain chemistry, more hormones coming out, and expand your manifestation. Look for ease. Look for ease. The number one word is ease. I've been using a great relationship grid by Abraham Hicks that said the relationship you want is one of ease. Look for relationship grid of Abraham Hicks. I really love this one. I hear it over and over again. And I've began to notice these things happen in my life, sometimes in fantasy or masturbation, sometimes in real life. And when I look at the experiences that I'm having, and I've been experiencing fear, and I've been experiencing, sexual violence, some sort in psychological violence, and I see how this affected my sexuality, and I've experienced sexuality in childhood that wasn't, not it. And then when I began to think about what, after exploring these things and having a wide range of sexual sensations and emotional sensations, I began to think about what are the top 5 or top 10 sexual memories that I have, and what are the feelings that I have during sexuality that I say, this is what I want in my next relationship. That's what I, want to celebrate the most. All of them had to do with connection, with a sense of ease, with a sense of either transmuting energy, sometimes even transmuting energy. Had a partner who could really transmute the energy of something that was horrible into something that was fun and playful, and then I felt ease. So the trust, and this is coming from a person who had sexual experiences that were playing on libidinal centers that were absolutely not wired, that were wired to fear, that were wired to arousal during stress, which happens to a lot of rape victims, for example, male, female, or whatever. And when I look back, I see that the number one experiences that I enjoyed really had trust, had ease, had sensuality, had heart connection, had, for example, if the masculine energy or the more raw energy was coming up, it was coming out not from a power place or control place. Now, there's nothing wrong with having power exchange fantasies, or control fantasies, or domination and submission, or sadomasochism, or whatever, or incest fantasies. I'm going to speak about it openly. I have even my incest fantasies, my incest kink is about connection and trust. That not genuinely wanting to have sex with someone who's